It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take beer off the table. The dead don't die, the hearts still these streets, lies kill me. We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number 1. 6 feet deep, one more.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Kentucky. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on first down. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Decorian Bennett there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Headed out right. Complete out to the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
15 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Folk is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Moru past the 50. To the 15. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
7, Bills 3.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Milton now. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. 14, Bills 10. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the one back on the handoff. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Dolphins have it. Now, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Caught by the open man. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
the 70 range. Go! 6 Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Ready, ready.
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to
Here we
score.
go. 19. Go.
He gets it again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Makes the tackle. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing here, Hurts. It's his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 39.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get it. 18. Hey, check that. Street. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. He rolls to his right. Complete over the middle. Space past the 35. A lot of mess on the move here. To the 25. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills first down.
Hurts to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to throw, Hurts. Completed to his running back. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang, not Buffalo 18. 19, Lions. Ready?
Throwing now, Milton. But it's out. That's a high ball. Bouncing near the goal line. They didn't look like a Bill got it. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. So first down from the 41.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Dragon 60. Go.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Bills 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 30. That's another
63.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Buffalo.
Hurts yet again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. On the move, headed right. Throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's out the clear. At the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's well 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
70 Ranger. Big Lion.
Milton now. Completes downfield to Felton. Into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Bills 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And this one does not go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover. Makes it 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Hurts. That's cut at the 4. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Great. Set. Delta.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down. And this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Hurts. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Bills 25.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is the Dolphins' first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here he goes, third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
7 Pirates. 19. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Fourth down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
56. Bills 25.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here go play action. Here's Hurts.
First down.